Hello. Oh, it's been a year at least since we did a live. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Jovenil. Jovenil Antonio. Hi, Ewan. Evan, sorry. Where are you connecting from? Brazil? Evan, where do you come from? Hello, Necro. Oh, UK. Oh, it's it's the afternoon there, I guess. So all of you grow Nepenthes, I guess, or you want to? I mean, that's cool to see you guys. Necro, where do you come from? Where are you connecting? We'll have more people connecting just after, I guess. But that's you're the early bird. You are the wow, oh wow, a lot of people in the chat in a second. Okay. Uh, so it's Ewan, sorry, Germany, USA. Hi, Christian. Darlene, New York. Hello, Darlene. Robert, Michigan. A nice cup, yeah. Yeah, that's oops. And I need my coffee. I mean, it's 10 here, so Mexico. Hello, Sebastian. Alberta. Oh, Canadian, fellow Canadian. Yes, everybody is connecting there. So I was not sure about what to say, but I decided to have a few slides to get the ball rolling and to have some questions from you and just chatting together. Bonjour, Ismaël. One day I will go to Quebec and visit a few of you guys, and even in the US, I mean. That's the plan. Hopefully next summer I should be able to go to Texas. I would love to visit Carnivero greenhouse, but that's going to be for next year. Oh, Israel. Interesting. Hello. It's probably very, very dry there. So inside your house, you probably have, if you have Windowsill, Nepenthes, you probably have a lot of things to improve the humidity. I mean, so that's could be a great interview actually. How do you grow Nepenthes on the windowsill when you are in that kind of a dry climate? Hello everyone. Quebec again. Don't hesitate to tell me where you come from. It's always fun to see where you're connecting from and what is the reach of the channel. And there is a lot of places where we didn't had any interview yet. So again, I'm not volunteering you, but if you want to show how you grow your plants on your windowsill, that's great. Contact me. Germany, Shark, Blue, Ottawa. Okay. Oh, so it's really humid, very humid in summer in Israel. Oh, okay, that's nice. Malaysia. Hello, Jude. Spain, barcode. Oh, Canary Island. I went there in vacation for a week back in the day. That was great. Yeah, come question. My rarest plant. Okay. Rarest in a sense it's hard to get here in Canada, or like the most expensive and let me see if I can find the list of my plants. I don't know them by heart all the time. Okay, so the rarest plants would be for me the Andrea Wistuba one that I got. It's really hard to get Truncata hybrid here. So that's gonna be, I will put that in the chat, it's gonna be easier. That's the Truncata by Effipiata by Maxima. That's the one for now that was I was really happy to get. And if you're talking about a species, Nebularum, definitely, yeah, Nebularum and the sister, the Truncata. Red Passion. I have a few of those, the Rob Cantley, obviously. Raja, but I cannot really say Raja. I mean, it's probably that size for a year, so I'm not sure it's really happy there, but it's rare and expensive, but not doing fantastic right now. But maybe it's a slow grower. The all-time favorite one. Okay. David Shai. It feels lame to and a little bit cliche, but the VCI, the Barrio one, it's doing fantastic, and that's always a pleasure, and the pictures stay forever. So that's a really nice one. But for the challenge, I would go maybe the Nebularum. It's less fancy right now, but feels more exotic. But maybe I'm I'm wasted. Oh, you can get carnivoro plants in Mexico? Okay, so if you can go have that in Mexico, I should have that in Canada, because there is the same agreements. I don't remember the name, but all North America share this. So interesting. The most expensive, and I almost regret it, is the Rebcantley. The Rebcantley here in the chat, the BE, is the most expensive I got, but slow growing, and because it gets dry during winter here, because I need to heat the place to stay warm. We go with 50%, and it's not really enjoying it. If you compare that to a Truncata, that's way easier to manage. So, yeah. Bonjour, Phil. Any other tropical plants? I have the begonia with the dots, the white dots, a banana tree, and probably an orange tree, like with the orange fruit. I don't know how you'd say that in English, but beside that, not a lot. I tried a few, even orchids, but I always get a pest, where Nepenthes almost, except the trips, they don't get scale, aphid, all that stuff, like spider mite, all this. Nothing really hits the Nepenthes on my windowsill for me, except the trips. So for now, I've been playing only with the Nepenthes, and again, that's that's my windowsill. That's the only really place my wife allowed me to go crazy. So all the other plants out the windowsill. Everywhere else on the house, but the windowsill is mine, literally. So yes, I could show, but I plan to have a video about that, but that's going to be a long one because I need to collect all the other videos I did before, talking about the water, the substrate, the amount of light, the easy how to pick up the right species. Because again, two species that look similar, the Nebularum, the Rocantlii, and the Truncata, they don't do the same. They don't do great the same way on the windowsill. So you really need to know what condition you have and pick the right species or cross. So, but I will do a video about that. That's on my to-do list. Hi, Dustin. Could be for fungus gnat. I heard that yes, it's useful to have Drosera and sticky plants because they just get them a little bit, but not all of them, but still. But for thrips, that may help. They cannot harm, but I don't see we don't have a solution there. That's gonna be a pain, and you will have to treat predatory mite. I have a friend, Barbara, the one that helped me with the grow tent. She order regularly predatory insect. So even before having thrips, she will put some predatory mites everywhere on the pots and let it be. And every quarter, I guess, every 3 months, she would change them, and that keeps the place safe. That's maybe what I will do later. For now, I didn't had any success growing lowland and highland. In the same way, you would not be able to grow like saltwater fish with regular fish. They don't require the same. For those, they don't require the same temperature at night. The only way you could bypass that is if you have a cooler windowsill or tent, and then you put a heat mat under the pot of the lowland, and at night you keep warm the roots. That may be the trick. That's the way you could prevent them to get cold roots and not being okay. So maybe try with a heat mat under the lowland one, and that could work. Never tried, but for my understanding, that's what could happen. 1 million view, yes. But I feel like it's cheating because I did some shorts. I will touch that later. But I did some shorts where I was nicely feeding my plants because I was gardening outside, and a pest insect. Let's feed my plants because that's like organic food, and the pest would have been killed. So because I don't let any pest killing my vegetables. Like I'm growing them for a purpose. But it gets not viral, but some people were offended because I killed a ant, I killed a worm, and those getting viral just boost the number of views. But I don't know if it counts. It feels like cheating, but I mean, it's bringing new subscribers, so this community is growing. More people learn how to grow their Nepenthes. Maybe I will have some luck. 1% of them, a half a percent of them will accept to share how they grow their Nepenthes on their Windowsill or now on their Unity grow tent. So it's worth that, but okay. Yeah, Piguicula, not all, especially in the succulent farm during winter, but yes, they get a lot. Hello, Tennessee. So I guess you come from Tennessee. Yeah, that could help for sure. Okay. So, yes, Blue is it tried and it's working. So not the hits mat, but on intermediate, maybe the highland grow a little bit slower, the lowland a little bit slower, but it's still manageable on intermediate. I would not go with the crazy lowland, pure lowland or the pure super highland, but intermediate should work, I guess. Nice, yes. Yeah, and that's a little bit of what I have on my windowsill because I have a lot of crosses. They're between the lowland intermediate to the highland. They don't grow the same way all year round, so that's always something fun to have. With the more you mix, the more at least you will have a few species going. You're very welcome. Yeah, there is a lot of questions people have, and we don't always have the answer. So if we can help each other, that's the goal of this channel. In fact, like trying me helping beginners, other people showing me things that I do not know that I share with others. So the more we help each other, the better. Uh, Hello, Germany. I think you're the second one. But it's cool to see. I hope you saw the two interview I did on the Windowsill Nepenthes interview, Windowsill grower, and the two interview were young people. So that's funny to see how looks like the young people in Germany are really involved in carnivorous plants. So that's very cool. Fluval stratum. No. I did use that, but not on Nepenthes, on aquarium stuff. I never really used it because when you do aquascaping, and I've played around a little bit, it was after a few months, it decomposed into mud. So that's not something strong that will last forever in water. So outside water, maybe it lasts longer, but it has the reputation of decomposing over time, getting really like dirt, mud, and I don't know. I could try, but for me, it's always safest to go with the regular sphagnum because at least I know it's working. But I will maybe do some experiments if I can find a little bag. I don't want to buy like a huge bag that will cost a lot and I won't be able to use. So low AI, yes, I have it. It's recovered now. It was on the windowsill. It was not working for me. Not working at all. It was we had the trips. It was too dry. It was not happy. Now that it recovered on the other part of the basement, plus now it's in the grow tents, it's getting better. The last picture was almost fully formed. Still tiny, but that's a slow growing plant, so. if I grow plant that I eat, yeah, like regular stuff, tomato, cucumber, eggplant, no, zucchini, sorry, and other stuff like that, vegetables really, raspberry, this kind of stuff. But no, beside that, not really. Okay, purpuree. So yeah, sorry, I have to say it. I People call them pitcher plants. Uh, for my understanding, it should be trumpet plants for Sarracenias. The pitcher plants are really the Nepenthes, but everybody is mixed up with that, so it's really hard to tell the difference. But they are totally different needs. The Sarracenia purpurea, for example, we have that here in Manitoba, in Canada. Outside, it can go as low as minus 35, minus 40 Celsius. So we are talking about the same in Fahrenheit. Minus 32 Celsius is minus 32 Fahrenheit. So way, way below the freezing point. So the Sarracenias, putting them in the same basket as the Nepenthes. So you have the purpurea, so that's a strong one. Seed grown, very nice. Okay, I'm not a specialist on Sarracenia, but you need some stratification. You need to have cool seeds for at least 2 months. It's safe. 2 months in a Ziploc bag in a fridge with a humid sphagnum. Let it be like it's a winter, and then after that you take them out in a warm condition and they should germinate. They need a winter. They need a winter dormancy. Even the seeds need to get really cold. Really cold. Don't go crazy, right? But at least 0 degrees or freezing points, slightly above the freezing point, but something cool. For my understanding, is the degrading the cover of the seeds, and then the seeds will be able to germinate. But they need this cool temperature. Sorry, you go fast on the chat. I will try to keep up. I cannot answer all the questions, but so good question. Wishing list. Some Truncata hybrid, probably. Would love to order like a Lowi by Truncata. That's on my bucket list for a long time. But it's not plants. My wish list, my wish for this year, I will try to do an order from Thailand directly to import them and see what I can get. They may be cheaper. They will probably be cheaper than BE plants, obviously. But it's more, yeah. Maybe I will have to. I will be able to get some plants that are not easy to find here, and that's gonna be cool. But that's gonna be the test. My wish plants, except a few cross, not really. For now, I wish to create seeds now, so that's gonna be the next step. Yeah, the Brixiana, for sure, I have it. It's growing great on the Windowsill. That's a crazy plant. Yeah, on that, I will touch the fact that I grew back in the day regular Toperet carnivorous plants, poison that frog, some fish. All the big hobby and conference exposition were in what we call northeast countries in France. So from Germany to Netherlands, all this area, that's where all the big hobbyists and the big events were happening. for sure. Uh, yeah, they grow for sure. I don't. I don't have this one. That's it's really pricey. It's for me. It's the same basket as the Raja that I have. Uh, it's gonna be pricey. It's gonna. I'm not sure I can handle it. And again, this grow tent is running for the last 2 weeks. So maybe now I will be able to go there. But uh, my goal is to generate seeds, to make seeds of crosses or plants that are able to handle the windowsill. So at least I can later sell the seeds or the plants and to have more and more fancier plants on windowsills. But this at 10 Burundi is probably quite expensive if I was to get one. I don't. It will start. The vine is probably like at least 3 feet. So I may have soon some uppers. So I will just, because I don't want to be all day, I will just show you some slide. What we did so far. So we just passed the 3,000 subscriber on my very birthday. So that's was a good gift for sure. I won't lie about that. And we have over 2,000 comments. So it's really cool to see how we all share knowledge and I don't know. I like to have the comments and having people questions and even having other viewer answering those questions. So I'm not the only one sharing. So that's a cool thing. No, I didn't. But I'll try. Wyoming. Huh. Interesting. I will try one day. Oh, about the comments. I will just show you a few comments on about the shorts where I was feeding my plants. I been they make me laugh. I had to laugh when I had that. Like when I killed an insect. I mean, I know a lot of people that will just step on them. It's a pest insect. I destroy it, and that's it. Or I put some poison in the soil, some insecticide, and the thing will die quietly. Me, I was feeding my plant with that. I was repurposing this insect, not killing it for free. And I've been called from many names, many names, like a killer, and so it was fun and sad to see in the same time. I won't lie. Um, um, I had people unsubscribing. Oh, that's so mean. Really. I mean, if you unsubscribe, you don't want to learn from someone that killed an ant. Okay, it's a free country. You do what you do, right? But I feel, I don't know for you guys, but do you feel I'm heartless? Or do you feel those people are just Care Bear that are out of the real world? But yeah, for sure, for sure. So my karma, yes, my karma with. And what else did we add? We had. Oh, this one was fantastic. Don't he don't like it. It's asking me, Ravi is asking me why I grow these plants it's not natural. So he's literally telling me it's not natural to grow plants, or plants are not natural. Damn, that's wow. I don't even know what to answer for that, except it's funny. Like, some people are really, really funny. Like, so anyway. And force feed in nature, yes, but when you grow inside your plants, tell me where they can get insects. And if they are able to get insects inside your house, I'm very sorry for you guys. So, outside, yes, for sure. I don't feed outside. They already capture more than I can feed. But inside, I don't know. So anyway, I will see if we have question. Yeah, exactly. Insect dies all the time. As long as you don't just kill them for pleasure, for me it's totally fine. Oh, someone you grow from seeds. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. The when you get some fungus or algae on the seedlings, if they are big enough and young enough, if they are too big, they will have strong roots. It's a pain. But sometimes they have only 1, 2 centimeter, look, so half an inch roots, and you can still uh, repot them in, say, brand new substrate. And that's the way I do when I see it's out of control, the algae is winning, I'm losing this battle. I will just fully hard repot the seedlings, and at least I know some of them will survive. But that's a pain. You're right, there is no, it's not about experience, it's still happening to me. It's bad luck. You can sterilize the sphagnum before, you can spray what is it? Hydrogen peroxide. But if you don't have enough airflow, that's gonna be. Interesting. I do use the just the betta fish pellet because they are like 90% protein. So, uh, but maybe I will try. For now, I've been playing safe. Just some orchid fertilizer, osmocote, and even depending on the species. I have some species that you don't want any solid food in it. I don't know how in nature they grow, but they have a tendency to rot in no time. So I will definitely do a video about like bad experience overfeeding a pitcher. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. So yes, the porphyria will definitely help. They are alive. This is so slow. This is stupidly slow. I would probably have, if I was to redo it, I would just do a little bit of overtime, work a little bit here and there, an extra hour to get more money to buy directly one that is an inch large, because for now they are like 1 centimeter, so it's yeah, half an inch maximum, a little bit less than that. They're alive, but I cannot say I'm really happy about it. I'm not a big fan, just because, again, if you are able to cover them and to not grow algae inside, I guess they are still good. But seeing the roots, I tried and it was all covered of random green algae. So I was hoping seeing the roots of Nepenthes, but in fact, not really. So I'm not a big fan. It's still working, but take care of the light when it's rich. Yeah, Ampularia does that. Ampularia will it's open. The pitcher is always open, so everything that fall in it will be digested, and even by mosquito larvae living inside in a symbiotic relationship. So I hate mosquito. Maybe because I live in Manitoba, but we have so many. So even Ampularia, I'm not sure I would grow that outside during summer just because. But yes, that's supposed to digest everything. I heard about those. And you need to harvest them to. So, anyway, to grow them, I mean. Oh, I don't know what you're saying, but so anyway, the next videos I have to finish the video where I'm putting everything inside and showing you the mistakes I did and how I fix them the best I can. I have a video about where to get real good Nepenthes seeds. It's already in the pipe. I'm working on a video to explain the effect, the area of effect of a tray, water tray method. It's not as good as I hoped, but it's still increasing. But now we will have some real data that I use the sensor push to really monitor. Yeah, the how to make a windowsill, Nepenthes windowsill setup. That's on my list. I don't know when, but because that's going to be a long one. But yeah, Carnivaro, not Carnivero. My friend from Australia, he got a big delivery of plants from EP. When he will update his website, I will let you know and do a full review of what I would buy if I was able to. But buying plants from Australia is not easy in Canada. The sensor push, I will definitely tell you about what I like and don't like about it. Yes, I've been doing some tests on Nepenthes feeding. I fed two species with a plant test. One is fed, two other are not. So we will see if they grow faster or not, if it's useful or if it's more us feeling good feeding our plants. That's gonna be a nice video too. Yeah, what is the best? Adding some good light or boosting the humidity? That's going to be also something interesting to see. And I really hope to do some grow tent grower interview, hopefully soon. I don't have any modes. I use a StreamYard. StreamYard maybe have an internal safe mode, I guess. I have no clue. Really. I'm not deleting any comment here. If the comment is not good, I just don't show it on screen, so. Oh, Florida. Yeah. I did an interview of someone in Brazil. So it was kind of between the windowsill and the balcony, so literally borderline outside. But yes, maybe later. For now, I did a lot of interviews for windowsill. Now I want to focus on the windowsill plus stand, and after that I will probably focus also add another layer of outside growing. That's gonna be fun, but I have almost no experience in it, so you guys will have to teach me. I do. I do supplement light for all winter. That's the only way I can keep the plants really picturing, because in winter it's cool enough for a lot of plants that really have fun, grow a lot of huge pictures. But if the temperature is right but the light is low, that won't be great. So yes, I still supplement, but only with LED, so at least it's not costing me a ton of money per year for that. My collection, Colette. Well, I have. I think I did a review of my windowsill lately, maybe 2 3 months ago, but I'll maybe do another one, because sometime I'm just running short on really ideas of video, the topics. I will need your help for that. Some topics are really harder to find, or the video is challenging to do. So definitely, when I have a free spot available, I will do a review for sure. So now your questions, guys. Is there a topic, except interviewing people from like windowsill growers, tent growers, and keeping you some updates of everything that don't happen the way it should on the windowsill or the tent? But so yes, for now we have the oops. We have this, so I will show that. But is there a topic that you would want me to cover, maybe to try, or to at least to interview somebody that does that? Because again, there is things I do not know, so that would be a cool way. Okay, we will definitely shut this phone off. Sorry for that, guys. Making a setup with sensible. Okay, on the windowsill, I don't have any things to run airflow. It's open. The house is 50% humidity, so everything that exceeds that would just disappear. So it's really humid around the windowsill, but not everywhere. So I don't need a good airflow. That's the very opposite during winter. I'm trying to prevent airflow, because all this hot air is killing the humidity on the windowsill. So for the Sunset bulb aquarium, the water tray method, yes, I will do a video definitely about that. The color of the leaves are not bad. I mean, if it's not burnt, it's still good. I mean, when I come back from a summer vacation, you should see my face. I'm tan, so, and it's not bad. So as long as it's not burnt, don't bother. Tissue culture, definitely a video I would love to. I know we will do a test. I have a friend here that is doing a little bit of tissue culture. So as soon as I have seeds, I will give him some, and he will run some tests, and I will also germinate them directly, and we'll see how to compare the two. But yeah, I have no knowledge on tissue culture. I would love to interview somebody that does that for Nepenthes. So Flora Tropical maybe one day. I don't know. I'll see. Yes, exactly. So meets are an open space, so I don't need any ventilation. If it was a tent, a terrarium, or a greenhouse, yes, I would need that. But here, with the air circulation of the house, don't need that. So I will definitely keep you updated. That's gonna be the next video, I believe, or the following one, but. Okay, okay. The I'll definitely try a little bit of not species spotlights, but at least to give you a little list of plants I really enjoy on my windowsill. In the tent, here you have it's the water, and I have a pump, so a spraying system. So that's what we will talk about in this what is inside the grow tent video. Definitely, I have a sprayer, Misking, and it's spraying 15 seconds a few times a day. So not a lot, but still just boosting this humidity. And the problem in the tent is not the humidity, in fact. Not that much. It's just monitoring the temperature. Well, you will have to see the next video. I need to edit the video, but everything is filmed. So hopefully you have that in the next weeks. Peltata, no. And you know why? Because I'm looking for it, and it's on my list, and I didn't had chance so far. But even Peltata, I will go, my favorite website, Tom's Carnivore. The pure Peltata for me, yeah, it's borderline lowland. It's not lowland, but still could work on the windowsill, but it hot during the day. That's my only concern. Only in summer I will be above 24 degree Celsius, so 75 Fahrenheit. During the rest of the year it won't be that high, so I'm not sure a pure species will work, but crosses could. Doing great. Oh, the big player? Yeah, I've been shy so far. No excuse, I know, but it feels impressive to contact them and like, hey, I'm a small YouTuber, I would love to interview you, and so that's on my list. As soon as I get the courage to contact them, the guests, I will definitely try to have an interview for sure. So my goals for this year, I would love to have 2 to 3 windowsill grower interview. That would be great. It can be anywhere on the planet. I don't really care if I know we have way more in the US right now, but it's still great. There is no one place that is the same as the other. So 2 growers from the same area would still be fantastic. So if you grow your plants on your windowsill, contact me on Facebook or Instagram, and I will be more than happy to interview you. In the same way, the grow tent, It's the first year. I still have a lot to learn, so I really hope I will be able to have at least 3 to 4 tenth interview, so I can they can critique my setup. I can learn from them, and you can learn from them too. So that's gonna be a good way to share information for sure. And 8,000 subscriber, just because, just because the more the channel grow, the easier it is for me to get some reach and to have these interviews. Yeah, I'm not an expert on that. I had somebody criticizing the Sun Sigro lights. The PPFD something was the lowest something. I'm not an expert, guys. I'm not a scientist. I'm the one that do the test, try, fail, try again, fix it, and then share. That's what I do. So all the knowledge of photo period, that's way beyond my my league. And that's I will need to interview somebody that have a real sensor to monitor that understand the photo period and the waves of light and etc. So that's out of my league so far. But I can interview people that are knowledgeable, more knowledgeable than me, I mean. In fact, I'm not sure. I would say yes in really a little kind of species. If you go nebularum, they live in the trees. They love to have a lot of humidity, but some roots that are really, really not too humid. Yes, but hanging a pot usually, because humidity go down, the higher you raise the pot, the less humidity you will get, and it will dry faster. So for me, hanging plants, I was hoping to do that. So far I didn't because I was really afraid of having the plants not happy. On the windowsill, inside the tent, I'm sure it's fine. It's totally fine inside the tent. Benefits, except getting more space, using the space above available, but I don't see a benefit for the plant. But again, I never tried yet. Yeah, but no night means no rest for the plants. I'm just concerned about having the plants getting exhausted. Somebody that is a botanist could answer that better. Yeah, did you saw Ewan the video I did about the UV light? That was impressive. I don't have the material to do that, but that was great. Yeah, that's also what I'm thinking. So I said, oh, I don't know if you saw that because I'm doing the videos and then I'm not releasing them immediately because I need to have a few in advance to be able to do other works to support the channel and not only doing fun plants video. I had two big, huge plants that was shooting the best picture of the year. So you see them, the two. We have the pure truncata and we have the cross. And I was saying, who do you think will win, will make the biggest picture? And the truncata was almost a foot long, 11 inch, and that's the best picture it gave me so far. And it's funny to see how young we had the wings on the front of the picture, no longer now. So that's a mature picture. And the next one is even bigger. This one won. That's the biggest picture I ever had on this Windowsill. So Spatuletta Spectabilis, getting way darker, but a huge boy. Like this is, if I shared picture on Instagram, I believe, and YouTube, with a big can of beer. That's bigger than that. So I could literally, it's a pint size picture. That's a really cool one. Okay, we have some question. For my understanding, not really. At the level of the sea, it's warm day and night. So that's they could have a little drop, but they won't require a huge drop like minus 15 degree compared to the temperature of the day, like the highland would do. So a little drop, yes, obviously when it's night it's cooler, but don't go too low on that. You know what? If ever they see this live, what I doubt, but yeah, I would love to interview them and just to uh, explain the basic of it on Nepenthes. Why do they do that? What are the pros and cons? Is that, oh, that's the spraying system. I don't know if you hear that. The 15 second. And it will stop now. So yeah, interviewing those people that do that and do a business out of it and sell them, so they know how to put the seeds, how to grow them big enough, how to remove all this agar-agar jelly, how to transform those plants that were in a safe environment, super humid, into a plant that can handle the regular temperature. So there is a lot of knowledge here. It's just not only germinating seeds. So yes, I would love to interview Florai. Florai. Yeah, that's my guess. Usually between the day and night, it's gonna be, if I talk in Celsius, 30 Celsius during the day, 20 during the night. And 20 during the night, I mean, it's almost what I get during the day here in Canada in winter. So it makes total sense for me. Yeah, some plants will. I think it's Truncata by Ephipiata. I saw a picture today on on Facebook where it was like an arm-long leaf. Wow, that's something challenging for a small space windowsill. The absolute temperature define the limits where you don't have to be warmer or colder. Not sure to get what you're saying. Mm. And yeah, that's definitely. I would love to be able to travel like that, to have the channel supporting the cost. That would be lovely. But traveling to Kyoto, yeah, that's gonna be way too expensive for me. But that's great. Yeah, 20 degree. So the humidity is very, very high, I guess. Yes. Uh, yeah, called Alberta for sure. Yes, it will only grow upper because when it was from a vine that was high, so now it will only produce upper. The thing is, at some point, it will grow a basal. The basal will be lower. Basil just grow on the ground, so they will immediately start going lower pitchers, and that's great. I mean, but that's the only way you can have that. Uh, I know for me, for example, the Burkey vine, the big vine, and it created a basil, and the basil show the lower pitcher, and that's great because the uppers on the Burkey are not that great. So that's always, and I mean it's getting a vine, so it's there is almost no leaves there, no pitcher for sure. They're all dried out, so having a new growth on the ground is good. But yes, you grow upper on cuttings, and if the cuttings were intermediate pitcher, you will grow intermediate. If it was upper pitcher, it will be upper, but you don't go down. Okay, so my understanding would be the if a plant is grow in nature between 20 at night and 30 during the day, the this absolute temperature would be what, 25? The in between. I would see the um, yeah, I don't know if you have any questions so far. Yeah, the my presentation is done. Uh, I don't know if you have anybody that want to volunteer for an interview. I know it's always stressful, but or you are shy or whatever. But again, if you grow some Nepenthes in a tent in a Windowsill, don't hesitate to contact me, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. That's gonna be a good way. And just to keep you updated, I also am preparing another video on can you create seeds with frozen pollen. I froze some pollen and I'll see if it's growing some seeds, and if they look good, maybe I will do a giveaway. But again, I'm not sure they will still be good. In a sense, the pollen was frozen, so I don't know if it's worth me doing a giveaway, because you may end up with sterile seeds. But I maybe do a poll, like you will vote to see if you think it's useful or dumb. Yeah, I have no idea how, but I know it's totally right. Even the leaves can change color quite fast. Again, I would just, for me, uh, if I stay at the beach, I fall asleep on the beach, I will just be burnt on one side. It's gonna take an afternoon. So uh, it happened to me. So yes, I don't know why, but definitely yes. But there is no harm. Usually, the new pitcher and new leaf will be able to handle that. It's just this one is wasted, and the next one will be better. How far? For me? oops, you will see that you can, assuming you don't have any leaves and no picture, so it's gonna be a pure stick of wood. Yeah, I would keep it like a 3-inch, 15 centimeters, something like that. Because usually at the bottom you will have a few old leaves that were cut, and you will have a few nodes, and at least having 3 nodes will maximize the chance. So yes, I would cut it quite short actually. Not to the ground, but still leaving, yeah, something like that would be good. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know, the vine, the upper picture on Ampularia don't really impress me. But at the opposite, on the ground, that's fantastic when you have a big, huge pot like that that is covered with picture. Wow, that's fancy. Maybe I will get an Ampularia in the tent if I see some. But yeah. If you don't have any more questions, I will let you go, guys. Yeah, it's been an hour. That's what I was expecting, an hour and 10 minutes almost. We are having 23 people from YouTube and 3 from Facebook. So that's cool. Yes. It's not working all the time. It's you apply once, you wait a month, you apply another time, you apply another node. For me, it trigger, but not always the right nodes. So I guess that's going inside the sap. But that's definitely something I tried successfully. But again, I tried on 10 plants, only 3 took, 4 maybe. So 50% maximum. But it's still something you can do. It's costing not a lot, and it's always a good way. But if you put too much or it's too strong, you will have a node, but it will grow super slowly. Even the whole plant will be super slow after that. I have a plant that took forever to recover from that, but now it's getting up to speed, but it took a while. Ah, you're very welcome, Nat. It's a pleasure we should do that more often. It's just, I'm not always sure I will be able to have topics to talk about, but you always have a lot of question and interaction, so that's maybe something we should do at least twice a year. Let me know what you think, but that's gonna be, that's always a pleasure. Yeah. So I will let you go, guys. So I hope you enjoy this live. It was really fun to interact with you. At least this time I'm able to directly interact with you, answering, and you answer to that. So that's a fun interacting thing. You're very welcome. Thank you for connecting. I know it's Saturday morning, but it was a real cool moment, and I hope you will have a great day and stay warm. If it's cold outside, like winter here, and that's it. So have a good day, and talk to you later. Bye bye, guy. Have a nice day.